Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kino and we're down here in K-Lapolis. Thank you very much for joining me. Now, as much as this base looks amazing in RTX, today is our very first long play episode and I can't wait. When I joined YouTube, I wanted to do something spectacular. So over there in the distance, I transformed an ancient city. And if you follow the link below, you can see just how this turned out. It's brilliant and I love it. But now we need to make an entrance. And over the past few days, I have started making an entrance to the ancient city, which will blow your mind. So we're going to shoot off over this direction. You can see where we are. Oh, not my best landing. Anyway, we're over here above the ancient city on this kind of high meadow area. It's got the mountains and the ridges in the backdrop. And this is going to be the main entrance, this sort of drawbridge. And I'll go over here. We'll try and get a better look at this area. So you can see where I've sort of outlined the kind of castle entrance area that I want. If we get a look up here, let's go. You can see the layers of wall that I've put in. I did try to use different colours, but I kind of ran out. So over that area there, that's where we just were. That's going to be a drawbridge leading to a big gatehouse, possibly down to a dock. And I've got a plan for that, which I think is going to be amazing. And that's going to be slightly lower than this back area over here. Now on the right here, we've got my villager breeder and the main entrance. And they're going to form part of the main castle. The main castle is going to be a big, grand entrance hall. Something medieval, something that I've never, ever done before. And I've been in my design world and I've come up with some fantastic designs, which I can't wait to sort of play around with. And it's going to be a kind of raised area that will come along down this back section. And that will take us into the ancient city. And it's going to be a spectacular entrance. So we're going to start by building the main entrance to the grand hall. I'm going to use stone because it is something that's easily accessible, but I'm also going to use deep slate from down below because for those of you that follow me, you'll know I like to use local products. I mean, locally sourced produce, if you like. But we'll have a little play around on here. So let's get to building. Okay, so the main entrance to this gatehouse, if you like, this main castle, is nearly done. I've just put sort of 3 layers of texture on here. I've put that in the wrong place. Yeah, I have. That needs to be a bit lower. So once I've put this last layer on here, I'm going to sort of step back and have a look to see how it is for now. And see whether we like it. Because I've got the deep slate in. I want to see what the texture looks like against each other. So that's in there. So let's have a quick look. And if we're happy with this, we can expand it and finally sort of carry on building. Yeah, I like it. This part here is going to form one of the main outer walls. So I've gone with this sort of deep slate going into andesite, sort of contrast. And at the top here you can see I've used deep slate sort of bricks going into with the stone bricks. I think that looks pretty good. So we'll keep going. I've spent a number of hours building now, and I kind of want to get onto the roofs and the floors, and I want to use dark oak because I think that's will give probably the best contrast to this type of building. That's sort of where we are for now, but I'm looking through my inventory and I don't appear to have any dark oak, so we're gonna have to pop back to the base and get dark oak, possibly some saplings so I can build my own, but we're certainly going to need to do a supply run of some sort. So let's head over there. Here we are, back at the main base, and I love it flying back here because I get to see all the work I've done from above. But I only have one dark oak tree, so we're going to have to strip it down and collect the saplings. That's here. Okay, so now that's done, let's go to the sorting office and see if we've got any in there. Whilst we're here, I might as well chop these down quickly on my tree farm. Okay, that's that done. Some housekeeping. It's also night time. Let's go over to the sorting office. Cross this bridge into here. Right, so everything we needed to do in the sorting office is done. We are going to come back out and see if any saplings have dropped from the dark oak. I'm probably going to take these saplings with... Oh, hold on. I can't hear mine carts here. There should be mine carts collecting these saplings. Probably going to change that to LAs at some point. I definitely can't hear any. And there's saplings laying on the floor there in my tree farm, which are not being picked up. Have I got time for that now? Yes, because otherwise I will never do it. So they're definitely not being picked up. So we need to come and have a look at that in a moment. Ow. Right, let's pick my saplings up from here. Maybe I'll plant one of these. Maybe I'll plant another one before I go. Have I got any? Is that it? Oh, wasn't very impressive. Right, let's plant another one of these. That. We'll come back here in a moment. Let's see if these have been picked up. Have they been picked up? No, definitely not. Right, let's go and have a look to see what is going on down here. Probably need to put an entrance into here. Minecart. Right, I can see one. There should be two in here. There should be two. Definitely not. Maybe with some light. That did almost nothing. That did almost nothing. Well done. Right, let's start breaking it, really. See if we can see anything over in that corner. There's definitely nothing there. Okay, so there should be two minecarts, hopper minecarts rolling around here. picking up the saplings from above, doing sort of half of it each, and then dropping it over into the hoppers in the corner. There's definitely only one. So, let's rebuild this. Let's rebuild this. We've got to take off these sides because laying minecart track is the most annoying thing in the world. And if you have anywhere to link it, it joins where it shouldn't do. You end up having to smash it all up and start again. And it makes me want to cry most of the time. But let's get this done. Okay, now that's done. Let's put a hopper minecart. How are we going to do this? We need to give it a little push. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. Turn that way. Let's put it in here. I suppose we're just going to have to break the floor, aren't we? So let's put one in there. Okay, hopper minecart. And push. And quickly, before it comes back, that should go up and down now. Yeah, that should go up and down. So let's block this back up. And that is that done. We think. Yeah, two of them. 1 and 2. Right, put this floor back together. In here. 1 and 2. Do I leave that? No, I can't leave that because that. Yeah, no, that needs to be coarse dirt. No, what am I doing? So we'll come back. Oh, and this has grown. Fantastic. Whilst we're here, let's just close that. We might as well fill up the tree farm. Let's do that. And with all the housekeeping done, let's head back over to the build. Wow, I don't know if you can see that yet. Just coming into the screen, it already looks amazing. That is wicked. It stands out right at the top of the mountain. You can really see it from far. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. That's brilliant. Okay, so we can do a little bit of stocking up. I brought the dark oak over here, so we're going to plant some so that I've got a source. I don't need to keep going back. Perhaps if I plant it here. Oh, actually, that's a rubbish idea because all the saplings are going to fall down into that massive hole full of creepers and lava. Yeah, no, that was a terrible idea. What about here? Nope, because there's another hole. Brilliant. Lots of holes. Why don't you build a castle in a place that has 1,000,000 holes around it full of bad guys? Brilliant idea. Well done, Kino. Here should do. You are a daisy. You can jog on. Over here, let's have another one like that. That'll do it for now because we've only got 3. So, the castle stroke fortress is coming along nicely. This is going to be a problem. Snow. Don't like snow. Should have built perhaps with slabs, maybe. No, because that is a slab. Oh, it's an upside down slab, isn't it? Predicament. Oh, anyhow, maybe it'll add to the character. But as you can see, we're coming along quite nicely. The side of the build looks really good. Must credit Blue Nerd for the side of this build, the windows. I couldn't work the windows out on the side, and I had a look at one of his builds, and it's similar to mine. I've obviously taken a lot of inspiration, but I did pinch his windows. So I must credit Blue Nerd. Fantastic builder. Thank you very much. Hopefully you won't mind too much that I'm borrowing one of your window designs. Let's get rid of this snow. What we're going to do here, we're going to build the roof. So this is the dark oak. I'm going to go with quite a steep start, going up. Shallow start, going steeper as we go up. So we're going to build this all the way along here. Look at the colours there with the dark oak going on the deep slate and the stone. I think that looks wicked. Yeah, that looks really good. So we're going to build them all the way along here and we'll see how that turns out. coming along really nicely. I'm just going to put a little bit of detail in it because I like to see sort of progress on the build, and I think at the moment it's looking really good. I really like the contrasts and depth and the design that I've sort of come up with there. I just want to get a visualization of how it's going to look. So I'm going to pop some of these lights here. Maybe one there. Do we want one there? No, I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to that. Right, up here we need to put some stained glass in. We're going to go with a cyan so that everything sort of matches, and it's still got that flavour from down below. I think it will look pretty cool. So that's that window there. And we've got these side windows. Put the glass into there and we'll cover up all of these as well. Oh, I think that's going to look really good. And this is where we are for now. This is the side profile. This is the main castle wall going on in one of the turrets at the end and the side of the building. Obviously, I'm going to come back at a later date, do all the texturing on the walls, add in some stone and cobblestone, things like that. Put a bit more detail in. But for now, I just want to get it up. It's going to take a few weeks, so I want to get it sort of going. Round here, this looks great. There's definitely some bad guys near me. Where are you? Let's kill you. Wonderful. But I think it looks fantastic. Why is there so many bad guys over here? We put a lot of time into this, so it's been a slow process. Not as quick as I would have hoped today, but maybe next week we can get onto the main building. What are you guys doing? Leave me alone. Right, go away. Go away. Oh, well done. You've got a helmet on. Go away. So that's where we're going to leave it today, over here. As I say, I've got a lot of detail coming in, a lot more sort of work coming around on these walls. It's going to come all the way out here. Lots of buildings. It's going to be a big project. We're going to be spending a fair bit of time here. Going to break it up with some other projects and other things that we're doing. The raid farm is a big one I want to show you guys. My underwater city as well. I'm still part of the way through that. But this is the big project I've wanted to do for a while. Obviously, the main hall is going to come down this side here. Oh, yeah. We're a bit higher than I wanted there. Perhaps we need to clear... Yeah, let's clear this out. Let's clear this out. Now that's clear, we can see what I'm trying to do once I get rid of this spider. Go away. Oh, that was terrible. Let's get rid of this spider. Okay, so now we're going to come off this hall here, and it's actually going to drop down into the throne room, which I think is going to look a lot better. But we do need to get rid of all these drops, and we have sort of gone a bit wide on the wall there. But as we drop down into that throne room, we're going to have some big pillars, we're going to have the big throne raised with flags and some armour. That is going to look brilliant. Oh, I can't wait. But we're going to leave it there for today, guys. So as much as I want to run around killing spiders with you, like this one, I think that'll do for this episode. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on board, and I hope you can join me again next week to see further progress. Hopefully there's been a little bit more substantial progress than it was today, and I'm really looking forward to sort of getting my teeth into the interiors. This will form the main entrance into the ancient city. Again, if you haven't seen what I've done with the ancient city, please do drop on one of my old videos, have a little look around. You can see just how this down here has come about and how it is completely safe for me to walk around. So I'm going to leave that here. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Kino, and you're always welcome. So build like no one's watching, and I'll catch up with you soon.